so many things to talk about. So many things have happened. How's everybody doing? How's everyone doing with the all the changes? How are you all feeling? Please, as you log in, let me know where you're watching from. Because today is gonna be a more interesting, probably one of our most interesting lives ever. We have so much to talk about. So please, as you're joining, please tag your friend, your enemy, your friend of me, because things are getting so serious. Like we look, we all one community. Okay, the Bronx. Okay, hi. Somebody's joining in from the Bronx. Tell me where you're watching from, guys. Which city or state? Don't put your zip code or anything. Okay, don't put your nothing. Very private or identifying. Okay, just like your city or your state. And then tell me how you guys are feeling. How you guys feeling? We're gonna discuss a lot today. So as you're joining, go ahead and tag someone that you know needs to be here today. New York, Cali, Texas, yay! Go ahead and tag someone you know needs to be here. Okay, so guys, I'm not gonna waste any time. I'm gonna jump straight into it. So please go ahead and start tagging people because I'm gonna start talking in 30 seconds. All right, I'll start talking in 30 seconds. I'm gonna take some questions, maybe one or two, not many. All right, and then we're out of here. So, but basically, all I'm discussing today is the 75 country suspension that just passed today. Um, if you want to hear more about that or like actually see it detailed out, we did a post on my pages, all my pages, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, explaining what that's about, and I'm going to explain that, of course, here today as well. But if you want to see it written out, I think we did one last week. All right, and then we're also going to talk about the travel ban that passed as of January 21st. Okay, January 21st. All right. Okay. All right, so guys, so today, new administration has passed the 75 countries suspension. Sorry, 75 countries have been suspended from immigrant visa processing outside the U.S. That's the best way to say and to explain it. So, immigrant visa processing connotes or refers to typically applications for a green card, all right, for a green card for something more permanent, all right, and this applies only to people who are outside the US. All right, so if you're filing for a family member, you're filing for a wife, a husband, a sibling, a child, a parent who's outside the country and who's going to be doing their processing for their green card outside their country, this 75 countries suspension applies to them. All right, it applies to a person that you're petitioning for who is whose citizenship emanates from one of these 75 countries. All right, and what they're applying for, what you're applying for them is for a green card. Okay, so this applies to green card applications filed by a family member for someone outside the US. The stated reason was that they're trying to prevent a situation where people come and become a public charge to the government. But that doesn't really make sense because it's already a public charge law in place. That's why for adjustment of status, typically you file, or even consular processing, you file a form I-864. The form I-864 is for that very purpose, to show that, hey, I'm the U.S. citizen petitioner. I'm petitioning for this person, and I'm going to be taking care of this person financially until the day they become financially responsible. So there is already something in place to protect that, or to ensure that people do not come and become a public charge. So we, of course, obviously know that something else is going on. So now, anyway, put that aside. So that's who it applies to. It does not apply to student visas. Okay, these are non-immigrant visas. Non-immigrant visas are temporary visas. Best way to think about it. So it doesn't apply to student visa, tourist visas, work visas. All these type of temporary visas that don't automatically or directly lead to a green card, it doesn't apply to. Okay, so the 75 country suspension for immigrant visas does not apply to temporary visas that do not automatically lead to a green card, in other words. Okay, it doesn't apply to a tourist visa, a student visa, a J1 training visa, doesn't apply to those. Okay, doesn't apply to O1 visas, doesn't apply to H1B, H2B visas. All those employment-based visas, it doesn't apply to. Okay. All right. And that's the scenario, whether you're inside or outside the country. If you're applying for a temporary visa that does not automatically lead to a green card, and you're from one of these 75 countries, you're good. Okay. So if you're applying for a work visa, H1B, H2B, O1, EB1, EB2, any type of employment type visa, you're good. Okay. If you're applying for a one visa, you're good. You're applying for a student, a tourist visa, a J1 training visa, you're good. All right. It doesn't apply to you. This only applies to you, to a person who a family member is petitioning for them. All right. And they're petitioning for their family member to come on an immigrant visa, to come on a more permanent basis, in other words, to come on a green card application. So it only applies to green card applications done outside the country. In other words, we call that in the legal world consular processing. It only applies to consular processing green card cases. I'll say that again. The 75 country suspension that just passed today, these are some of the 75 countries. Okay. Only applies, plus Afghanistan, Albania, Algeria, Antigua, name it, Nigeria, Belize, Bhutan, Brazil, Cambodia, Dominican Republic, Egypt, Eritrea, Ethiopia. Anyway, I ain't got time to go through all the 75 countries. If you're from one of these 75 countries and your family member is petitioning for you for a green card outside the U.S., in other words, consular processing, this now will hinder you. Okay. If an employer is petitioning for you from outside the U.S., you're fine. Okay. Or inside the U.S., you're fine. All right. If you're applying for a student visa, a J1 training visa, whether you're outside or inside the U.S., you're fine. Okay. So that's the 75 country suspension. Are we good on that? I think I covered it clearly and explained it multiple ways so you remember it. The other thing to keep in mind now is I want to talk to you guys now about the travel ban. So remember, before now, on January 1st, exactly 21 days ago, the new administration also passed, the current administration, let's put like that, also passed the travel ban. So the travel ban applied to fewer countries. A lot of them in the travel ban were African countries. All right. And some Arabic countries. So for the travel ban, this one now applies to people inside the U.S. So the travel ban applies to countries, people who are inside the U.S., who are applying for a green card inside the U.S. Okay. So the 75 country suspension applies to people outside the country, and it does not apply to someone who's applying for a temporary visa, a non-immigrant visa. Okay. Work visas, student visas, tourist visas, training visas, all those types of temporary visas are not affected by the 75 countries suspension. All right. And then also it only applies to people outside the U.S. On the other hand, 21 days ago, the travel ban passed. This one applies to people inside the U.S. who are actually applying for a green card. Okay. So if you're having adjustment of status through marriage inside the U.S., adjustment of status through VAWA inside the U.S., adjustment of status through an employer inside the U.S., adjustment of status based on an approved asylum inside the U.S., any type of adjustment of status or a green card application inside the U.S. So let's say it in common lay terms. Let's say that again. If you're applying for adjustment of status inside the U.S., let's go back. If you apply for a green card application, yeah, that's the layman term. If you apply for a green card application inside the U.S. through VAWA, through marriage, okay, through asylum, through an employer, any type of green card application that's done inside the U.S., the travel ban affects you, right? If you're from one of those countries covered by the travel ban. So those are countries like Senegal, Nigeria, Burkina Faso, Tanzania was on there, and some other notable countries. Okay, but it didn't. That one wasn't 75 countries. It wasn't as many countries. It was mainly just some Arabic and some African countries mainly. Okay, it wasn't too many, and I think Laos was on there. Some Asian countries were there as well, but by way less countries were covered by the travel ban. But that one does affect green card applications. No matter how you're applying for a green card, whether it's through VAWA, whether it's through adjustment of status through marriage, whether it's through I'm saying the same thing, whether it's through VAWA, whether it's through marriage, whether it's through human trafficking, T visa, all right, whether it's through an employer, any type of green card application that was done inside the U.S., the travel ban affected the countries who are covered in the travel ban. Okay, and again, remember those were countries like Senegal, Tanzania, Laos. I think Afghanistan was on there. Some Middle Eastern countries were on there. Some Arabic countries were on there, etc. Okay, so when you put these two policies together, that tells you that what? Let me see. I wish we had like a live class. When you put these two policies together, one applies mostly outside, the other applies inside. When you put these two policies together, it basically tells you things are changing. Things are becoming more stringent. Honestly, I haven't been wanting to come live for a while because I was thinking, what am I going to say? Number one. Number two, I was thinking like, I don't really want to be a bearer of bad news as well. And number three, I was just thinking like, there's just so many thoughts that I'd rather not say. But I'm here now, and I'm here today, and we're discussing. When you put these two policies together, in other words, it tells you things are rapidly changing. I do expect both these policies to be fought, to be challenged. In fact, that's already in the works. So at a certain time, these challenges will be lifted, okay? Especially like the travel ban, definitely unconstitutional. I do believe it'll be eventually lifted, or overruled or reversed, okay, by the Supreme Court. I also expect the same to be done by the 75 country suspension. It's just too wide, too vague. It covers too many people. I just think it's too discriminatory. And I think definitely both of these will be fought in court and lifted at some point. But before that time, I do think things are changing. There is very much a push to change the way we see immigration, the way people come to the U.S., like the whole system is changing. So I'm basically, long story short, trying to tell you now is the time, guys, to file your application. If you're one of those people who's thinking that I'll wait and things will get better, I don't think that's the best way to look at things. And I don't think it's smart or wise in any way, form, or fashion. Because I know people who thought as of November last year that December, let me wait till December, or let me wait till next year. Next year will be a better time for me to file. And then now they discover, oh, shoot, the travel ban now added more people. Actually, the travel ban existed since June last year. Then they just added more countries as of December 19th, and it became effective January 1st. Okay, so if you're one of those people who all last year you were thinking this year will be better, well, look now what happened again. Travel ban, the extended travel ban passed January 1st. Then they've now added the 75 countries. So if you're one of those people who was thinking, man, I think I have a better shot next year, I don't think so. I really don't think so. I just think more and more policies are even still in the pipeline. and we really don't know who's going to be affected. We already have two policies that are restricting green card applications. One is restricting green card applications outside the U.S. That's the one that just passed today, and the other one, the travel ban, passed as of January 1st, or extended as of January 1st. Let's put it like that. Affects green card applications inside the U.S. So when you put these things to just a smart person, just common sense tells you things are changing. So now is the time for you to file your application, guys. It is now. And then I want to end my little talk, or my my admonition right now. I want to end it with this. So I have had two interviews since the travel ban passed January 1st, or should we say, since the travel ban was extended on January 1st. It passed in June last year. Then they added more countries, and the expansion went into effect January 1st. So since the travel ban was extended as of earlier this year, January 1st, that was 21 days ago, I've actually had a few interviews. So one of the interviews was that very first week it was passed, and it was less than 10 minutes. Lady said, to be honest with you, I was going to approve this case, but for the travel ban, because my client was from Nigeria, I cannot approve this case right now until the travel ban is lifted. Which basically that's how the travel ban works. Is that they just won't issue a final decision on your case. They don't deny the case. They don't approve the case. They just kind of hold on to making a decision until whichever day it will be that the travel ban will be lifted. So she said, you hear back from us if or whenever this travel ban is lifted. That's when you guys will hear back from us. All right. So then the other interview was the exact week after that. That interview, I went to that one. At that interview, again, very, very short, even shorter, even more smooth interview than the other one. Both of these interviews were green card applications through VAWA. Okay. Both of these were, wait, hold on, let me double check. I think one was for adjustment of status through marriage. I'm sorry. One was adjustment of status through marriage, one was VAWA. Anyway, this second one was even more smooth than the first one. And for the second one, we just about a few minutes, nothing difficult. The guy said, counsel, you guys will just be hearing back from me in a few weeks. Didn't mention the travel ban or nothing like that. Okay. So these happened in two different states, by the way, to give context. I won't say where they happened. So these happen in two different states. So that's just telling you, of course, it takes time for law to really trickle in, and for administration to really, for USCIS to really implement all laws. Okay, so there's that factor. Also, I've been talking to other lawyers who've had the same experience. They've gone through some interviews where they flat out told them, okay, I would have approved this, but for the travel ban. And then I've had other lawyers tell me, I've had those same lawyers tell me that they've had a situation too where they went to an interview and their green card was approved, and the client got their green card, irregardless or irrespective of the travel ban. Okay. So that's just a practical side, just to let you know how things are going on right now. So applications are still being accepted by USCIS per the travel ban. If you're in a country covered by the travel ban, applications are still being accepted. Right? Any green card application you are filing, either to an employer, a spouse, VAWA, T visa, any applications, they're still being accepted, even if you're from one of these countries covered by the travel ban. All right. But they just will not issue a decision right then and there. May not. Let me not say will not, may not, because I just gave you an example of one interview I went where it wasn't an issue at all. The other thing, of course, to keep in mind is it's still very early. This is only January 21st. Things take time. We'll see how things go as time goes. With that, I'm going to take some questions. Now, I'm going to take some questions on IG. If you'd like to ask a question, if you're familiar with my channel, typically you need to just jump on my IG. You can request to come live, and then you can ask your question. Some people show their faces. Some people hide their faces. Some people will have the camera facing the wall. whatever you need to do. But definitely, I only answer live questions typically. And then if there's no questions, we leave it there. But I want to believe there's got to be one question or another. Did you guys did you guys do like I asked y'all? Did y'all share? Because I don't see people sharing. Share this live with anybody needs to be here, right? Especially as I'm about to start answering questions. Any questions, guys? Any questions, guys? You can ask. You can ask to come live on my IG. If you're watching on Facebook, jump over to Instagram and type Val Queen, and then all right, there we go. And then just request to come live and ask your question. Hello, hello, hello. Okay, we got two questions. Hello.
Hello, thank you for taking me. Yes, I just have a question. Are they still respecting the time frame?
What time frame?
The time frame for vowel processing due to the ban, or
yes and no. But I guess what I'm trying to say is it's obviously it may cause a delay on all case processing, whether it's vowel, whether it's marriage, or whether it's to an employee. It's likely to cause a delay because they can't reach a final decision until the travel ban is lifted.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for all you do. You're the best. Thank you. Okay.
Hello, madam.
Hi, Queen. How you doing?
Good.
All right. So I recently got an extension for my green card. I did have a 2-year green card. Then I filed a VAWA.
Okay.
I was in an abusive marriage. Then I filed a VAWA.
Okay.
I got an extension.
Okay.
But am I supposed to expect an interview?
Yes, you should expect an interview on all case types usually.
Okay.
But they're still waiving some. So honestly,
I'm
I don't
Jamaican.
know.
So you think I'm Jamaican? You think that was a problem for me?
No, no. You mean for the interview or for whether you get the green card?
Well, for the green card interview, I already got the extension. They say hold on to my old
No,
green card.
I'm asking.
You don't have them together.
No, what I'm asking, you said, okay. Which one are you trying to ask? You asking me, is it a problem that you're Jamaican in whether or not you get an interview or whether or not? I don't.
Yeah, whether am I going to get an interview or am I going to get denied if I get the interview? Like, what do I expect?
No matter what your nationality is, all green card applications, you should expect an interview, although they still waive some. Okay. So that doesn't matter whether you're Jamaican or whether But right now, Jamaica is on the suspension list, which applies to green card applications outside the U.S., not inside the U.S. So you should be fine. Okay. But I have been kind of trying to trade the line and say anytime something like this passes, there could be some discriminatory, application of these laws. So honestly, I don't know if it will affect you. I don't think it will.
Okay. And is it safe for me to travel? Last question.
You asked me 3 questions. Come back. We have a policy, honestly, all through. We're telling people no, don't travel, especially since Jamaica's on the list. I would say now is not a good time.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Unless it's an emergency.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. How do I do this?
I think I saw someone I know. Hi, Marina. Okay. Any more questions, guys? I think someone else asked a question. We have a policy, all in my law firm at least. We're telling everybody don't go. Even if you're not in the travel ban countries list, even if you're not in the 75 suspension list, I'm telling everyone don't go unless you have an emergency. And honestly, unless your faith can carry it. If you're the kind of person already you're thinking of all the bad things that could happen, all the wrong things that could happen, it's probably not a good idea for you to be traveling. Okay. On top of that, we have a policy against it. I would say no. But anyway, please consult your immigration lawyer. That's what your lawyer is there for. Okay. Consult your immediate immigration lawyer for specific legal advice. Hello.
Hi,
Hi, good night, Power Queen.
Hi, how's it going?
Hi, yes. So one question. I've applied for my VAWA since March 2022. I did biometrics a few weeks after, and then now I'm requested to do another one. Could you tell me what that could mean, please, for a second biometrics appointment?
It's just usually it just depends on how long the case is. So, and biometrics only last a certain time. So they just need new fingerprints is all probably, or they may need it for like to issue like a card, like a work permit or something, or travel permit or something.
Okay.
Yeah. All right.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you. Hello, madam.
Oh, hi.
Hi.
I mean,
How are you
thank
doing?
you for your videos and everything.
You're welcome.
Okay, it's been 4
Madam,
years.
madam, do you know how to take yourself out? Let me take this lady out.
Sorry?
Madam, I'm trying to take the lady that's making noise.
I'm trying to take it off.
Okay, what's your name on here? Is it Sheena? Is that you, Sheena?
Yes, I'm trying to take it off.
Okay.
Oh, hi.
Hi, madam.
Yes,
How
thank
you
you so
doing?
much. It's good to see you live. Thank you.
Mhm.
I was just gonna ask. I received already my. I think fourth prima facie. It was very recently, maybe a week ago. It's been already 4 years since I've applied. It was February, I believe, 11, 2022
Yeah.
when I applied, and so they transferred my case from New York, where I applied, to Vermont.
Okay.
They say they found inconsistencies. I was just wondering, is there any information how many prima facies total, and what could that potentially mean for the decision? Because
it depends on, so the prima facie, I think the first one, I can't remember how long the first one lasts, about a year or two. Then from then on, usually they extend it for like every six months. So it just depends on how long your case is. You'll keep getting one until they're ready either to interview you or to make a decision on your case. So it's a good sign. It's a good sign that you're getting them, not a bad sign.
All right. And about the interview, is it mandatory, or in some cases it is not?
That's what I was explaining with the other lady. So we're still getting about half. About half of our cases are still waived, and then about half of our cases are still interviewed. All right.
What would be the base for me to get interviewed? Although I applied by myself without, obviously, but what does it depend on?
I honestly don't know. I honestly don't know. It's got to have something to do with the strength of the case. I'm sure if they read through your file and they feel they have no other additional questions, and your I-360 has already been approved, then it's possible for them to issue you the green card right out without interviewing you.
No, I think it has not been approved. They gave me the temporary EID card.
Mm-hmm.
And now it expired, and I'm waiting for my final decision. It's been
did you try to renew your card? I hope you tried to renew it.
No, I haven't got it yet. No.
But I'm saying, you did file the renewal application, right?
No, I have not filed for the renew. It's been a year since it's expired, so I'm not sure. Honestly, I'm not sure, because.
Do you want to call me for help?
Yes.
Let me put my phone number down here, and then you could just call us, and we'll see if there's any way we can help you or not. Okay.
Okay, sure.
306-7123, and I need to try to pin it, and then.
I have my lawyer, but she seems so busy that I'm a little confused about the whole situation.
We're all so busy, but I hope someone doesn't say that about me. Your lawyer should be available to answer your question, at least, or someone in her staff. His staff should be able to answer. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much. I'm gonna screenshot this right now. That was my question, and thank you so much. I'm just gonna probably contact you for additional help when.
You're most welcome. Thank you, madam.
Okay. Thank you so much. Have a great night, everybody. I'm still here. Thank you.
All right. Okay, I'm going to take 2 more questions. This happens all the time. Once I start answering questions, now everyone thinks of a question to ask. They're like, oh, I want to ask a question too. Hello.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay, you're my lawyer. I don't know if you remember me.
We probably have never met before.
I know, but you're my lawyer.
Oh, thank you.
So, my question is, please, how long are this VAWA receipt taking?
What do you mean, receipt notices?
Yes.
Do you know, we used to get them so fast, but since last year and this year, there's honestly been a slowdown in any benefits from USCIS, actually. So you will get it. It's coming. Don't worry. It's coming. But when is what I don't know. And we used to be able to predict. We used to just say just a few weeks, 4 to 6 weeks, and we would have it. But I'm just honestly not able to say that. I can tell you that it's something honestly I've prayed about, and I know God is on our side, and I'm assured that things are going to pick up very, very shortly, very soon. Okay. Hello, ma'am. Oh, what happened to her? Hello. Looks like I'm gonna have to cut her out. I don't know what her name is. Hello?
I think she cut off.
Okay, hello. How are you doing?
Good. Hi. So you're my lawyer, by the way.
All you guys are catching me today.
Yeah.
Okay.
I wanted to ask for the countries that are affected by the ban. I know I see the communications that you send out, but I just wanted to ask if you've had your interview already, you're waiting for a decision. Mm-hmm. Does that still affect the decision for the countries that are on the ban list?
So that's what I was trying to explain and give you a practical example. I said that the two for the interviews I talked about 2 interviews that I've had. I said the one right off the bat, the interviewer told us that if not for the travel ban, she would have approved that day. But that she's gonna have to wait until the day the travel ban is lifted to give a decision on that. And then the other one I had the week after, it was a man. I think the guy said, "All right, you'll hear. I'm approving this, and you'll hear from us in a few weeks." And both of these people were on the travel ban, were countries represented by a travel ban. I think one was Nigerian and the other one was, I think, Tanzania. Yeah. So, and then, of course, these were 2 different states as well.
Okay. Thank you. That was a question I had.
You already applied. So at this point, it's kind of like, what's the phrase they say? Well, just enjoy the ride. You already on the plane.
Yeah, so, I know, right?
By the time your time comes anyway, things would have changed.
Okay.
Say
fingers crossed. Thank you.
Amen. Say amen.
Amen. Amen.
Things would have changed. Don't worry.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Bye.
All right. Okay, guys, on Facebook, if you'd like to come live and ask me a question, you just need to jump over on Instagram, because I know everybody has Instagram usually. And then just search VAWA Queen, and then just press that little plus button at the bottom of your screen to come live. You don't have to show your face. You can turn the light off like I see some people do. You can put the camera on your wall. Okay. Just don't put your camera on some strange places, okay? Somebody did that before. Someone did that before. Hello?
Hi. I wanted to ask a question because I did my interview
December 4th.
Yeah.
But I haven't had any update, and it just still says my RFE evidence was received and nothing else.
That's a good thing. That's a good update. That's the best. In fact, that's usually about the most. That's about the most you'll hear back on a request for evidence or notice of intent to deny. They don't really respond to it and send a letter out or anything. The most they'll do is update the online portal. Even and that's even if they do that. Sometimes they don't even do that. So that's a good sign. Just wait. The next step is either they're gonna approve your green card application. I'm assuming that's what you applied for. Deny.
Yes, I got a proof of VAWA and everything.
They'll approve it either. Now that you responded, either they're gonna approve it, deny it, or request for you to come in for an interview.
Oh, I went.
Hello.
Hello.
Yes.
I went in for the interview. I was approved for VAWA, and then they asked for medical, and then I went in for an interview like a month after the medical was received.
Okay. So, if they don't need any more information now that you've already responded to the request for evidence, then then likely you'll receive an approval. All right, or unless they have a problem or something and they deny your case. But it looks like you're headed for approval.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you.
Congratulations in advance.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Bye-bye. I need to start asking you guys that come on here live, do y'all have lawyers? Because I'm like, anyway, let me just shut up. Let me take the next person. Whew. Okay. Looks like the camera is a bit slow. I don't know why. Okay. Guys, I don't know if I'll be able to take any more people live. I don't know. Or maybe it's because there's so many requests. It looks like it's about 8 people wanting to come live. Maybe that's what's the problem. So I'm gonna try. Or unless you guys, let's vote. Unless you want me to, you guys want me to jump off and come back in to try and reset the system. But sometimes when a lot of people ask to come live, it gets stuck. So do you guys want me to jump off? I'm talking to people on Instagram. Can you comment? Should I jump off and come back in? Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes or no, guys? Yes. I'm waiting on a few more people to vote. Yes or no? Yes. Okay. So I'm going to jump off and come back right back in. Just stay put, guys. I'm jumping off so I can come back in. Or let me try one more time to see if I can bring in these requests. If it's stuck, then I'll have to jump off and come back in. All right, guys, I'm jumping off, coming right back in. So stay put. Okay. Stay put. Especially if you have a question, just stay put. Hi, Facebook. While I do this, how's everybody going? Someone says I'm going what? What did you say? I'm going to text you on my WhatsApp soon because I want to ask her. I was like, okay, all right. Our WhatsApp number is on our IG profile. All right. Okay. Okay, so we're back, guys. We are back. Facebook, guys, do you guys want to jump over on Instagram too? My Instagram is just Val Queen, one word. Val Queen, one word. Okay. Hello. Hi. Okay, guys, questions. Because, I'm still working. I need to get home and eat something and live good for a few hours before tomorrow. Okay. I need to go have a life. All right. Before I have to come back tomorrow. Questions, guys. Questions. If you have questions, you want to jump on, yes, go ahead and request to come live before it gets stuck on me like it did last time. Because when a lot of people asked to come live at the same time, it seems like that's an issue. So I'm going to take the first question now. Hello.
Hello, ma'am. How are you?
Good, and you?
Actually, I want to ask you, it's been like more than 1 year I applied for the travel document, but I still didn't got any updates, and I'm your current client.
Yeah, so I was talking about that earlier, that our receipt notices have slowed down, like getting anything from USCIS is a bit slower now. In fact, it's been like that since last year. But I'm definitely looking forward to, I think also with all these new laws, hopefully things will speed up. I really do think things are going to speed up very, very soon. All right. So I don't know when we'll get it, but it should come out soon.
But I already received the receipt notice, and it says it's updated in February.
Oh, you're talking about the actual, okay, you're talking about the,
yeah.
And which application are you talking about? The travel permit or work permit?
Yes, I-131.
Okay. Yeah, so the travel permit usually takes 6 to 10 months. Okay. Everything right now is subject to change though. So just keep that in mind.
Okay.
Okay, bye-bye.
Yeah, thank you.
I should have told that guy. I hope you're here listening, by the way. We have a no travel policy right now. Anyway, I think he's gone. Hello?
Hello?
Yes?
Yeah, my question is that I should apply for
What?
Like 2 years ago, 2024.
You what?
I applied for my work authorization.
Okay.
My expired. But
I'm sorry, your phone is going in and out.
What's that?
I'm hearing bits and pieces.
Oh yeah, hold on one second. So yeah, what I'm saying is that I applied for my work authorization 2 years ago, and I haven't even received any receipt from the USCIS or anything like that. And I would like to apply for an asylum. So is it still valid for the banned countries?
You want to apply for what?
Asylum.
Oh, asylum. So
Yeah.
Asylum applications are still being taken, but it's kind of like what I was explaining for green card applications. They're not making any final decisions on asylum right now. But yeah, you can apply.
So I can apply, but it's not guaranteed.
It's not that it's not granted. It's that they don't make any decision at all. No final decisions.
So if you have you cannot jump from the temporary status to asylum.
So since now I have so many people asking questions, do you mind saving the rest for consultation?
I can't hear you. It's funny.
That's the other reason. Do you mind scheduling a consultation? It's hard to hear you. Okay, and I've already answered one question too. Okay.
Okay.
So usually I only answer one. Okay.
Like, do we have a phone number so I can like call and then we can discuss about it? Because I would like to get more details about that.
Yeah, no problem. No problem. I got my phone number at the bottom now. You can just take a screenshot.
All right. Okay. I will call you tomorrow. What's the best time for you?
Anytime. So usually when you call, somebody will answer and schedule the appointment.
Okay, that's good. All right, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Hi, I also have a question.
Whoever is waiting, the background is really loud. I don't know where you guys are. Can you mute?
Hi, I have a question too.
Go ahead, sir.
I was wondering, is this ban also going to affect the people trying to remove the condition of the green card, like the 2 years green card?
Are you talking about the travel ban or the 75 country suspension?
So I mean, to remove the removal of the condition of green card,
I'm
is it also going to take a while?
Which one are you asking about? The travel ban, the one extended January 1st, or the one that passed today?
No, like my 2 years of green card is going to expire in August, so I definitely have to renew it 90 days prior.
Okay,
so I'm wondering.
I'm getting that. I'm asking you. Okay, which law are you asking about? The one I explained is passing out today, like for the 75 countries?
I didn't hear you about the 75 countries. I just started. I just started listening to you.
Okay, all right. Okay, are you concerned about what passed, like in January 1st? I don't know if you know about that one.
Yes.
Okay, the travel ban. Okay. So the travel ban, no, it doesn't apply if you already have a 2-year conditional green card because you already adjusted status. That doesn't apply to you.
Okay.
Yeah. It only applies to green card applications, people who don't have any green card at all, and they're applying for a green card application on U.S. soil, and their citizenship is from one of the countries covered in the travel ban. Okay.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Hi.
Hello. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. I was just wondering if I applied through VAWA.
Okay.
It's going on 3 years now. Do you think it may take a little longer, more than 4 years?
Yeah, right now it may take quite some time with the travel ban. I don't know where you're from. Depending where you're from, it may take it may even take longer. Yes.
Okay.
Short answer.
Thank you.
If you need my help, give me a call.
I'm already I'm already a client.
Oh. Okay, just enjoy the ride. Enjoy your life. Okay. All right, and your green card will be here soon, or something will pop up soon. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
All right. Remove these so I can add more people. All right, guys. This is the last set of people. I'm taking 3 questions now. Should be my last questions. I need to get home and eat something. Hello.
Hello.
Yes. How are you doing?
How are you doing, Mambo? My problem is there's a friend of mine. The visa is about to be expired in 6 months. I think.
Mm-hmm.
Is it good to renew it before it's done for?
Sorry.
Is it good that I should renew it before? Is it possible to renew it before?
You say your work permit is about to expire? I'm sorry, I didn't hear you well.
The green card.
Your green card.
Ending,
which one? The 2-year one?
It's ending this year.
You have a 2-year conditional green card?
The 10.
Oh, why are you not applying for citizenship? You don't know? Okay.
Got issues.
Huh?
Legal issues?
Okay. Yes. Okay. Yes. Go ahead. Yeah. Honestly, don't want to advise you just without knowing your situation. Do you want to call my office and schedule a consultation?
Yeah, I've tried it before. I don't know what. But
when I said do you want to, I'm saying, can you schedule a consultation, please?
Yeah, because there's a lot to talk about. So we can. I appreciate you so much, and I can do that tomorrow in the morning because it's late now.
You can call. There's someone answering calls right now.
I can do that right now.
You can call right now.
All right, cool. Thank you.
Thank you, brother.
Have a good night.
You too.
Thank you.
Okay. Oh crap! What did I do? Oh my goodness! Oh my God. Okay, I'm trying to add one. Okay, hello. How's it going? Hello? Hello? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? I'm gonna have to take this guy out and come back. I'm sorry. You can come back in because I couldn't hear him. Trying to add me. You just need to press the plus button. But I can try to add you too. Let's see. All right, I'm adding you, lady. Hello.
Hi. Good night.
Hello. Yes. How are you doing? Are you saying good night or good evening?
Good night.
Okay. So should I? Okay.
So quick question. I applied all my paperwork, include my green card, travel documents, all of them. Adjustment of status, alien relative, all of that has been put in from about almost 3 years now.
Okay.
I got my first 2 years work permit, which have expired. They sent me a letter, said I should use that along with the expired work permit. I've put in for the new one since July. I haven't got a response yet, as in terms of getting the new one.
You mean like your work permit?
Yes, the new one.
Okay.
The only thing they sent me is a letter said I should use that with the old one.
But you did get a receipt notice, right?
Pardon?
So you have received a receipt notice?
Yes.
Okay. So when was that you applied?
From July.
Okay. Yeah, things are taking a bit longer now.
The green card has been over almost 3 years.
Okay.
And nothing. They only said they receive it, all of that.
Okay. All right. Well, I don't know if you've been hearing what I've been saying. Things are changing. Okay. It's not just these laws that are passing, but even the rate by which we are getting things from immigration is changing. So I say this in a very good way when I say that you're in a good position, good place. Just be patient, and things should pan out for you. Okay.
I checked the case tracker. It says interview. All of those are completed. Only a decision making. And
so you did have an interview.
I did not have an interview. I only did a biometrics when I'm getting my work permit.
Do you mind calling me and schedule a consultation?
Yeah, I could.
All right. Thank you so much.
All right. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Let's see what else I can add here. No, right now I'm not taking asylum cases. I used to, but not right now. Right now, I'm no longer taking asylum cases. This person is asking, can I travel to Nigeria with a valid work permit and parole? So I'm not sure if you've heard, but Nigeria is on the travel ban and it's on the 75 country suspension list. Generally, we have a policy in my law firm against traveling right now. So I would say no. Even with a travel permit, I think it's not wise to travel, especially if you're from Nigeria right now. Okay. But that being said, I'm sure it's possible. I'm sure it can be done if you have an emergency. But I just wouldn't take that risk if I were you, unless it's an emergency. Okay. So, guys, I think I just wanted to make sure I've covered all the people's questions. Of people coming live. It's 7 o'clock here. I'm going to call it quits. Guys, please share any information you heard from today. Make sure you tell people that there's 2 different laws that have just passed, or policies, let's put it like that, have just passed, just as of this year. One is affecting green card applications inside the U.S. One is affecting green card applications outside the U.S. When you put these 2 policies together, you clearly see things are changing. Things are becoming more stringent. So if you have a friend or a frenemy, anybody you know that doesn't have papers, doesn't have any application pending, and they're kind of taking their time, if you're a good friend, a good brother, good sister to them, depending on what relationship you have with them, you will tell them to wake up and wake up now. You will tell them to file the application and to file it now. You will tell them now is not the time to be sleeping. Okay. You will tell them that there's still other policies in the pipeline scheduled to come. You will tell them that although these 2 policies are going to be fought and overturned soon, I believe, all right, because I believe both of them are unconstitutional, very unconstitutional. You will tell them that we don't know when that will be. Okay, we don't know when the Supreme Court could overturn or reverse them. Okay, so you will tell them that Wafula said, now is not the time to be asleep. And I've had too many stories. I want to end here and say I've had too many stories, just even on a personal side. I'm originally Kenyan, from Kenyans who just almost like have been sleeping as we've been talking about things changing. Even before the new administration came in, 2024, we were talking about I was coming live telling people, file now, file your application now, get it in now. I was telling people this. 2024, I was telling them. 2023, when the filing fees went up that time, I said, filing fees are going up. The time to file is now. People weren't listening. 2025 came in. New administration came in. I still tell people, hey, guys, it's still looking good out here. The grass is still looking green. Okay, I was saying the grass is still looking green, even as of early last year. Let's file your application now, okay? But of course, we still have some people who just didn't listen. Then June, July came and new policies came. I was still saying, hey, now is the time to file. Okay, people weren't listening. Then December 19th came and additional countries were added on the travel ban. Then it passed January 1st. Then I was still saying, hey guys, it's time. The time is now. Let's get your application filed in now. People weren't listening. This is not just Kenyans. This is, all sorts of countries. Nigerians, Jamaicans, Tanzanians. I was saying, I would come live. I was saying it. I would say, well, I wasn't coming live all the time on those times. But I was putting out videos. I was saying, now's the time. Okay. And then now, today, we have the 75 country suspension that passed. Even as of last week, I was saying file now. So I'm saying this to say this: those people who don't listen, if you are one of those people, first of all, listen. If you know a person who's like that, they just take their time, good old time. Tell your person, hey, now is not the time to be asleep. Okay, now is the time to file your application. In case you weren't here earlier, I talked about the 75 country suspension that applies to 75 countries. And if you are a citizen from one of these 75 countries and you're filing a green card application, that's family based, all right, for someone outside the country, that's what's suspended right now, all right. It doesn't apply to work visas, student visas, training visas, any type of temporary visa that doesn't automatically lead to a green card. It doesn't apply to those. Okay. All right. Then I also talked about the travel ban that was extended as of January 1st to add countries like Nigeria, Tanzania, Burkina Faso, Senegal. So that travel ban that passed January 1st, that applies to green card applications inside the U.S. All right. And for the travel ban, the way that works is that a lot of your application will be paused. Okay, it may not be passed. And by the way, those are just for those who have a partial travel ban. There are some countries on the travel ban, now that I remember, that have a full ban where they're not even going to accept. I mean, you know what I'm saying. It's not like a pause. They're just not going to give you anything whatsoever. Okay. The other thing I want to quickly say is that effects of the travel ban and some of these other policies that passed last year is that we're just seeing things slowing down. Things have been slowing down from USCIS. All right. So if you're in a situation where you filed everything, but things just seem to be taking longer, honestly, that is to be expected right now. Your lawyer, Val Queen, is a praying lawyer. I'm on my knees praying for better days. You know that I'm praying for things to speed up again. So, and that's going to happen very, very soon. Your job is just to be patient until that happens. But in the meantime, just be proactive. If you know someone who's just sitting on the sidelines waiting for better days, tell that person that's the wrong, like absolute worst strategy. So honestly, we don't really know what new policies could pass. The ones that have been passed already, those ones are still, some of them still haven't been reversed yet. Okay, although they will be, God willing. All right. And then I also just think we also don't know who's going to be the next leader of the country. It could be even worse 4 years from now. Oh, now it'll be 3 years from now. It could be even worse. So now is the time. No matter the way you think about it, things could be changing, and it could be changed. Things are changing, and this change could be a long-term change. It may not be a change for just right now. This may be a very, very long-term change. Okay. Somebody asked a question. I see some questions here down here at the bottom. Okay. Can ICE apprehend and deport someone after showing them valid work authorization? So that's a technical question. Yes or no? It depends, right? It depends what. First of all, why are they apprehending you? Do you have some criminal charges? Do you have something that makes you deportable even with a travel permit? Okay. Or in other words, inadmissible. All right. So it's a technical question. My answer to Olawale. And if you need help, if you need further analysis, give me a call. Okay, guys. As you can see, I'm out of steam. I'm hungry. Bye, guys. Share, please. Be proactive. Be on your stuff right now. Have something pending. Don't just have nothing pending right now. Okay, guys. Bye, guys. Call station is 150. Bye. Take care.